Okay, so welcome to LDT Air, and today is 7th of August 2022. We got a couple of gifts from the workshop. Those are the aircrafts. Let us just take a look at them. So one is A330 and A321 Neo long range. So the 330, it has a range of 13,435 kilometers, and I've deployed it on the Melbourne hub, and even for A321 Neo, it is deployed on the Melbourne hub. Now, what I really want to do is schedule them as soon as possible. Today is Sunday, and the main thing is the revenue for today. It will drop a bit, so maybe I will take this opportunity to make sure that I even out that kind of a drop by scheduling it more on Sunday, and maybe I will compensate the drop on the weekdays. The reason for the drop is most of the airlines, most of the flights actually, they do not run in the second half of Sunday. Like the schedules, they typically end, and even on also on Sunday, the demand is a bit low in general on all the routes. Regardless, let us just take a look at the network on Melbourne hub, and we will take a look at the remaining demand. Let us just sort it by the distance. Okay, so Buenos Aires, this is a new route, and it has a good amount of demand still remaining. In fact, I don't think I have scheduled any aircraft on that yet, so that is definitely one of the targets. But apart from that, I also have some demand on Jakarta route. I'm not sure why Bangalore is in negative. Perhaps it's Sunday, because of that it is showing it as negative. But we also have some demand on Jakarta route. So the second aircraft, I think it has a range of more than 5,200 kilometers. So I will schedule that one on Jakarta. So for Jakarta, it's 70 to 285 to 2295. So there are very low number of first class travelers and business class travelers, so I will configure the aircraft accordingly. Also, for Buenos Aires route, the first class travelers are a bit more than as compared to the Jakarta one. So, but yeah, I mean, it roughly comes around the same kind of configuration. The business class could accommodate a few more seats as compared to the Jakarta route. So let's go ahead and configure these aircrafts and deploy them. So my aircraft. So firstly, this is 7,400. So this is, I'm considering it for the Jakarta route. Let us configure this. So this, I think this is going to be my 147th aircraft, right? So and then on the cargo, I did not pay attention for the cargo, but I'm pretty sure setting the cargo to 8 will make it go in negative, so I will keep it at 4. First class passengers are not much, so I will keep it at 6, and maybe business class can be at 16. No, let's make it 14, and then rest of it should be economy. Let's validate this and schedule it on the Jakarta route. All right, let's go back and see if we have any other route. So let's see, we have 9.5 hours remaining for this route. So there is one more route, that is the Auckland route, which can be filled into this. Again, the cargo is already into minus 47, so scheduling it on that route will definitely make me have some losses on the cargo front, but the passenger demand still looks good. Let's try that. Yeah, So as you can see, the remaining demand on Monday is still green, and on Saturday it the business class and the cargo drops to -55, but rest of the days it is still green, so we are good here. Now the second aircraft, that is the 148th aircraft. This is for another route. Oh, sorry, I need to configure it first. And again, the same goes with the cargo. I'll keep it at 6 today. So this one, it can carry, I think I will keep 10 first class and maybe somewhere around 24 business class passengers, or maybe 26. Let's keep it that way, and then we max out the economy. All right, and then we will apply this, and we will schedule this in the Buenos Aires. Cool. So as you can see, the Sunday is still empty, but let me remove this. No, I will not remove this. So I have almost like 24 hours and 15 minutes of flight time still remaining in a week for this particular flight. Let us see if there is any suitable route. For this, Bangalore is negative, it's done Sunday today, so that's why. Bangkok also looks good, but I guess the number of seats are more on this one. Maybe I can schedule it on Jakarta again for just for one day. Let us try to schedule it on Jakarta. Schedule it for Jakarta. Yeah. Can I accommodate one more? No. And the remaining demand for Jakarta is still green except for the cargo. That's fine. And what else? How many hours do we have now? 9, 10 and 10 hours, approximately 10 hours 15 minutes. Is there any other route? Or maybe Auckland route? The remaining demand is not enough for Auckland on Sunday. Let's still remove this and let us reconfigure it with the Buenos Aires route. Let us start from Sunday. There is no option to make the automatic scheduling start from Sunday, so we will start it from Sunday, and then it is so now we have some demand or some schedule empty in the middle of the week. So let's say 24 hours of the schedule is available to us, and then let us schedule it for Jakarta in between. Yep. And then we have for 10 hours, around 10 hours remaining. So let's go for Auckland. Let's see. Yep, this looks good. So let's do this and let's finalize the schedule for this. So this, we have made sure that the utilization percentage for both these flights are good. So there are only 3 flights remaining, but for this I have another plan. I'll most probably buy a couple of routes, and even on the Frankfurt. Oh, sorry. So these are on Frankfurt itself. So firstly, I need to buy some route which will fall in this range or time frame. So let's say, for example, I check out AC 144. How much time is remaining on that? I think the models for all these aircraft are same. That is A321neo. So for all these aircraft, the remaining time would be approximately the same. So any new route that I buy will satisfy this demand will be able to schedule all these three on those routes. So just for an example, we have 7 hours and 15 minutes of flight time remaining on this aircraft. So this is 144 and this is 69% use. So let's say around we have 7 hours of flight time. 6.5 7 hours is good. So let us try to purchase a route from Frankfurt, which is around 6.5 and 7 hours of flight time. And the way to make sure that it is our aircrafts will travel in that kind of a flight, that kind of a schedule, or will in that kind of a time frame. Way to do that is we will select the reference aircraft for that route. For example, so it is A321neo, the aircraft model, and for this country, so as you can see, all the destinations on this country are 4.5 hours. So I think we can still do better. Maybe let's try for Cyprus. There is only one airport, but let's just see if we're able to schedule it. Yeah, 8 hours 15 minutes, it looks good, and I'll be interested into this. So let's so this is going to cost me 171 million. The subsidies are zero. Frankfurt is an old hub, so I've utilized all the subsidies. Let's go ahead and do the audit. Yeah, it has decent demand, so I think it will help me fill the schedules for those 3 aircrafts, and I will just go ahead and buy this. Yeah, I did not pay attention to the category though. Let's see the route for Frankfurt. That's a mistake I think I made. I should have paid the attention to the category of the aircraft. This. How do I sort this to get to that aircraft? Yeah, this one, Papos. Okay, this has a category of 1 to 7, and I believe our aircrafts can work on that. So if I see this, so it is in the category of 5, so we should be able to schedule this aircraft on that route. Yep, so let's go ahead for automatic schedule. There was no room left to schedule the flights on the following days. Why so? Did I make a mistake by buying this route? If this is the case for the aircraft that is 69% full, you won't be able to do that. There's something wrong, right? I mean, we made sure that we had good amount of, we have only 7 hours of flight time on this one. Yeah, I made a mistake. Hey, but we have one more route. Let's that is the Rhodes Island Rhodes destination. I'm not sure if it will be enough. No, the aircraft A321neo, it has a very good amount of capacity, passenger capacity, so this will not be useful. So that's a bummer. I don't know why I bought that one. I did figure out that we need something to be around 6.5 hours long. I don't know why I chose 8 hours 15 minutes of the route. Let us check if we can still buy another route in the remaining money that we have for so we are looking for 6.5 hours, right, of flight time for A321neo. Okay, so let's go to aviation. Cyprus is too far. Maybe let's check out Bulgaria. 23, yeah, but all of these routes are now out of our budget, so there's no point in taking a look at this. So yeah, ideally the Borgas route looks good, and yeah, even Varna looks good, but now we do not have the money, so I guess we'll have to wait a few more hours so that we earn enough money to buy one of these routes. And yeah, it was a huge mistake. I should have I've been careless on this one today. Anyway, let's wait, and I guess that's it for today. I will be doing that tomorrow, not today maybe. Thanks for watching.